There I am, all by myself. No, just me. Hi to anybody who is here. Hi, hi, hi. Hmm. Recording general. Okay. So, there we are. Now let's go find this over on YouTube and see how much of a lag we have. Here we go. Cracking through grief. That's not me. Well, there I is. View my channel. There I am. There I. Hi, Leonore. How are you, honey? Okay, there. Okay. Hold on. This is what I want to do. There. Hi, Sharon. How are you? Come on. I want you. Okay, guys. Hi, Goldie. Hi. So, Leonore, I've been working on your journal, and I'll show you what I've got done. This is your cover for right now. You have the fabric, but then I have this really cool tool, and I put it over it. I really liked it over the top of it, and your fastener is down towards the bottom. You'll tie it down at the bottom. And so right now I've been working on a graphic for the front of it because I always like to put something on the front of it. Hey Michelle, how are you, honey? Yeah, I was trying to go live with YouTube and it wouldn't do it, so I had to come over here to StreamYard. So, did you get my messages? Did you get my messages? Because I don't have a clue what bracelet you're talking about that had chips. I showed you a necklace that I have shown recently that has chips in it. I sent you a picture of it. But anyway. Hi, Sandy Brown. Did you come in? How are you feeling, honey? How are you doing, honey? The one on the video. Which video? Literally, I have over 1,000 videos. I don't know. I mean, that tells me nothing. What video? I wasn't live today. I was not live today. This is the first time I've been live today. I didn't do a preview for today. I did no preview for today. Nope. No preview for today. None. Zilch, nada. Did Juju come in? Yep, there's Juju. You're driving home. I got your moo pulled. Yeah, no, I didn't go live today, Michelle. I don't know what you're talking about. So I didn't do a preview or anything. So any preview you saw would have been from a while back because I've not had a. I'll go back and look at them, okay? But most of that stuff is gone. So anyway, it's gravy. I've got glue all over me. I've been gluing. So I want to see what this will look like in here. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Hi, Butterroll. How are you, honey? Leonore, are you liking this so far? What do you think? And see, then I have this is going to be part of my topper. There will be probably some lace under it, and we've got that there like that. This will be part of my topper, and it will be put on here so that it will be a pocket too. Yes, you're loving it. I showed it to somebody a while ago, and I said, "Hey, look at this," and look. So, Granny Goldie's grandma sent me these, and I'm going to put them with yours. I know that you mentioned you like cardinals, so I'm gonna put that in your thing. So anyway, oh, let me show you what I'm going to do to the inside of it. Now, if you're wondering what all the clips are, it's holding things down. I've never worked with putting netting on, so yeah, we've used a lot of glue. But on the inside of it, I have this really cute piece of fabric that is gray with white and silver dots, and I'm gonna put it on the inside of it. So, and I probably am going to end up sewing all the way around it because of the netting. But anyway, yeah. Let's see, I'll just tell you the truth. We may have cussed a little. Well, no, not cussed, but we might have fussed at ourselves. I didn't cuss, I promise. But I fussed at myself because I made a couple of rookie mistakes on that. Now I've still got enough to make another journal. Your stuff is all over. Anyway, and I love, I love doing this. I love. It's like, yeah, this is this is my jamma. So, guys, on the August the 11th show, that is going to, we will be having a sale. That will we have a sale that night? Wait, let me make sure. No, that's just going to be a crafting chat. Let me look at my thing. I think that's going to be just a crafting chat, but I'm not sure. Let me make sure if it's an auction that night or if it's just a crafting chat. July. Nope, it will be an auction. Auction. It will be an auction. Yeah, it'll be an auction. And we're also going to celebrate my birthday. So I don't know what. And I made this one, but then I messed it up when I started trying to cut it out. So I'm going to print it again. This is "The Lord is my shepherd," and it'll go on the inside. So anyway, those were the two scriptures that you had mentioned to me. That'll go on this and cover this, and then all of our pretties will go in here. So then we'll start with the pretty papers and stuff. Oh yeah. So I like this. This is right here is a new thing for me. I've never done where I've put the closure down at the bottom. I've never done that, but I thought, why not? So I had some joining things there that I wanted to make sure that was looking nicely. Nicely. Yep, I like that. I really do like that. I'm going to put a little bit of lace under the edge of it. So anyway, but we're not going to work on this tonight. We're not. Maybe. Maybe. I would like to get this right here in so that the glue can dry before I sew on it tomorrow. Let us do that. We're going to glue it. We're going to glue it. We're going to glue it down. Down, diddy, 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 down, diddy, diddy, diddy. I want to do this. I have the wrong one to show y'all what I look like today. My hair is up in a clippy clip, and I got a little bandana scarf around my head. And I'm wearing a moo today. I'm in a moo kind of mood. You know what? I didn't send out any kind of announcements today. Usually I send out announcements, but there. I've been real lazy and I didn't send none. Here we go. Here we go. I am live. There we go. Anywho. So whenever I send you this, Leonore, sorry, called you Lenora. Your name ain't Lenora, is that it's Leonora. Whenever I send you this, I have a wad of extra fabrics that I will be sending you that you can use as you craft along in it. I've already got one cut out that I'm going to do a flip up on a page with, but I do have a wad of extra fabrics I'm going to send you. So, yeah. Anywho, it is warmly here in Arkansas. If you hear thunder, we are supposed to have a pop up thunder shower. So it was thundering a while ago. And if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just cutting the edges of this with my pumpkin shears. With my pumpkin shears, you know, yeah. And we're going to cut that, lay that right there. We need to make sure, okay, we've got a selvage on that side. We need to go to here and cut. And if we follow the little dots, we might stay a little bit straighter than normal. Y'all know I have a lot of trouble cutting straight. And according to my husband, I don't drive straight neither. I tell him I run over those bumpy things to keep him awake. Anyhow, why should he get to sleep if I can't? There we go. And since I'm the one driving, I really shouldn't be sleeping, right? Although now Mr. J Rod drives us places if we all go places, but we don't go many places because we just don't go. We homebodies. If you were over at Becca's today, you heard me tell them that I don't like to sleep in strange beds. I want to sleep in my own bed. We used to like to go to Branson. We live maybe 3 hours from Branson. We used to like to go to Branson a lot, but the last time we went, we were miserable, absolutely miserable. And so we declared that if we come back, we were coming back to drive up and drive home. Which I mean, we can do that, but that's 6 hours on the road on one day. So, but we've done it. We've done stuff like that before. Okay, I want to make sure I have that pulled. And yes, you're seeing Scotch tape under there. I have never worked with the netting before, but I thought it was really cool. Speaking of that netting, guys, this tool, I have a bolt of it, and if you would like some of it, it is listed on my community page. It is listed on my community page. So, anyway, and you can go over there and say, I would like some of that, please. Okay, let's go ahead and take that one off. Everything's off. There you go. That is going to be really pretty. I really considered making a journal with this for the cover, but we had already talked about this other, and I like when people see things that they like. I feel like if you change it midstream, then you're a little disappointed because you think, well, I wonder what it would have looked like if we'd have gone with what my first choice was. And I usually, anytime I'm seeing something, if I have choices, I usually always pick my first choice because I know. I know how I am. I'll be disappointed when I get a second choice. So anyway, so did anybody have a big Fourth of July? Did y'all have a good Fourth of July? We didn't do nothing. The dog growled at the fireworks, and that's about it. The people next door got him though. That he was when we went out late. It was after 11. We went out late for him to go pee pee, and as soon as he saw him out there shooting off fireworks, he started barking and growling. And as long as they were shooting the spewing ones that were just spewing colors, he was just barking and growling at them. But they decided they were tired of listening to him bark, which I totally understand because I live with him. He's a Chihuahua. I get tired of listening to him bark and growl. So they shot off some bottle rockets just up in the air, not towards him or anything, just up in the air that popped. And he turned around and ran his little skinny butt right back in the house. He's like, no, we ain't playing that game. Homie's going in. I'll go in and get in the bed and I hide under the covers. No way, dude. I had to laugh at him. I said, "You're so brave. You're such a brave boy." So he's, oh no, I lost y'all. Where did y'all go? Oh, I run y'all down. There you are. So delete the investors ad. I don't know how to delete it. I don't know how to delete ads, y'all. I don't know how to delete ads. Sharon, can you believe I've already nearly used up one bottle of this glue? This is my first bottle, and I've already nearly used it up. But I have done a lot of gluing lately. We're going to just pull it out. This is the best way when it gets like that and it don't want to do for me. I think I'm going to have to run a thing down in it because it feels like it may have a clog down in it. Well, I'm having to squeeze hard, but it'll work. Oh, it's going to be so cute. I'm in love with it already. She's in love with the boy. It's Sierra Class. Sierra Crafters glue goes fast. It does go fast. You know what I did not do today? I did not make it to the post office, and I have all the rest of my packages, all the rest of my postcards are ready to go to the mail. So like we're a little too wide here. We are. I can see it. Okay, hold on. Let's just go up here and cut all the way. So one of my great uncles, which he's been gone for several years, his wife that he hadn't been married to for years, but she still was part of the family, passed away Saturday night. I saw the cousins posting it about it on their pages. There we go. So my dad's dad was an only child of his mom, and his mom died when he was 11ish. And anyway, he died. She died when he was 11ish. And so when he was about 14 or 15, his dad, my great grandfather, little Otis, little grandpa, they called him little grandpa, he remarried and he had another family and he had, I believe it was 7 kids, I believe. Anyway, I'm not positive about that. It's either 5 or 7. I would have to count them up, and I don't feel like it. 3 girls, yeah. 7, 7. 3 girls, 4 boys, yeah. Anyway, and so then my granddad married young for his first wife, and he had 4 kids with her, and she left him and went to California, and he left the boys for my granddad to raise. She took the girls and left the boys. And so when the boys were still real young, like Uncle Joe was like 3, he married my grandma, and they had 10 kids together. So, oh, that looks really nice. I really like that. Have a little wrinkle here. Let's pull. I don't like wrinkles. Anyway, they had 10 kids. My dad was the oldest of those 10. And yeah, I've got one uncle that's younger than me, and one that's just the next one in age is just 5 years older than me. He's the one I call brother uncle. So go to the ad and then block ad. Okay. Well, see, when I'm watching, I don't get ads because I have YouTube Premium. It don't matter whose channel I'm on. If I'm watching and they have ads, I don't get ads because I carry YouTube Premium because I use it at church a lot. There we go. I had a piece of thread stuck down in there. That is going to be really pretty. And this right here is going to be very interesting to me. I'm not sure I'm going to like it, but it is done. We can always put we can always use that, you can always use that extra fabric to tie it up too. So, anyway. I'm going to sew it around the edge of it. And, uh, yeah, and then I'm going to put book edges on the edge, and then we'll start on working on this. This is going to be our front cover thing. This is Psalms 91:4-7. She really likes those scriptures, and we're going to cover that. Another piece. That's a really good piece. We can do like that. That's really pretty. I was looking and thinking about a pocket on the inside, but I don't think I want to make pockets out of this because this is a real thin fabric. So I could always add a second one. Well, yeah, when I sew it on, I could add another one, but I don't have any more of this. I don't have any more of this ribbon. This was the only piece of this ribbon I had. Yep. Oh, that is an issue. There we go. Um, Thinking about something too. Yeah, I think I like that. Yep, I do think I like it. I hope you like it. Anyway, you've got about an inch and a half. I think it's about an inch and a half. It may just be an inch and a quarter. No, it's an inch and a half spine. We'll do three signatures, and they'll be there's. I have places there in there for them. Well, what was that? Anyway, so yeah, that's what that is. You think it's cute as it is? So you like it? Good deal. Good deal. So I said we were going to work in my Promises of God journal. If you don't know what this is a journal that I made. I made it online one day. Um, you know what? I could always add one of these to it. I can make these. So I made this one. I can always add one of these for a cover. So what this is I use uh, choker stuff to make a binding around it. I'll have to look and see if I have any navy lace. So I did post some moo online. Yay, you're home. And so we're going to just work in this. We have some things that need to go in it. You know, I collect things that people send me. That one is a notebook that is, what's her name? Um, y'all know, Frida. And I believe I made that. It's an envelope with two windows with a napkin out of some perfume stuff. We have a little bitty file folder, some pretty stuff there that's the same as that. We have a Jesus booklet. I'm not sure who sent me that. Somebody sent me that. It may come from Selma, Alabama. It may have come from uh, a lacy facey cover for your Bible. So this is one of my favorite journals that I've made just because it's so pretty. Even if I made it, it's still pretty. It's kind of foo-foo. I do like foo-foo. I like grungy too. Now, I will tell y'all, one of the things I've never done is, not really, I've never done any steampunk. Or if I did steampunk, I didn't realize I was doing steampunk. So we're going to just make some pages. We may work in one of the glue books too. So, do we want to make a page on the back of that? I don't think so. I hate gluing and taping down to vellum. I think so. Oh, I had something else put aside. There it is. That I wanted to work on tonight too. Looky there, Goldie. Do you remember where that came from? Yeah, Juju got her a moo. She did. So the one that I cut this off of, because I didn't add any cost to her thing for using the moo. I just cut the tail end of it off. This is it, and it's still long, but I done the ends, but I unsplit the sides all the way up to the sleeves. So then it's more like a kimono than a moo. And I will wear this over in fact, my moo that I have on now, I have on like biker shorts under it. They're not really biker shorts. What are they called? I don't know what they're called. Anyway, I have on some shorts under them, some black shorts under them. So. That one has a Velcro dot. We have a little butterfly, and we have a place where I have journals. And these are some places where I've wrote out prayers. Y'all know I like to write my prayers out. Y'all want me to tell you why I like to write my prayers out? I know this is silly, but I'm not sure the devil's smart enough to know how to read. And y'all know I'm saying that totally tongue in cheek, right? You do realize that. I'm totally saying that tongue in cheek. So actually, I want to put this piece right here. I think my friend Sharon sent me this piece right here. Pretty sure that's where it came from. Pretty sure. But I think I want it over here on this side where there's no writing. But has this been split open? No, it has not been split open. Let's split that thing open. So this is a little brown bag. I have a whole bunch of them. They say, the front of them say goodies. goodie bags, and then it gives a definition of what all a goodie bag is. I have envelopes. I have some white envelopes. I'm probably going to put some white envelopes in your journal. I'll probably put a goodie bag. And I have some of these too. Did y'all see the ledger? I listed a ledger. Did y'all see it? I did list a ledger. But I know it's right there. Right there. And I don't know if y'all do this or not. I do this. I have a mark where I like to cut to because I don't like it too deep. So I have a mark where I like to cut to. Now, I'm thinking, and I know that's very dangerous for me to think. I do realize that. I recognize that in a heartbeat. I recognize that is a little wide for that, but I'm thinking I'm going to shove it down in there as far as I can, and then I'm going to glue down. Yeah, this is what we're going to do. All the way like that. And I know y'all can't see what I'm doing. I'll come back over here on screen, even though I do like to hold things up to my face just about. And we're going to just glue on this level right here, just to this level right here, not all of it. We're just going to glue a few dots. Whoa, a few too many dots, didn't we? There we go. There we go. Did I put glue on that? No, I did not. I see. Okay. Where did it go? Where did it go? I know I kept it out. Where did it go? There it is. There it is. I know I kept out some of my hamburger patty things. Now, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. So we have a pocket inside our bag. And now we're going to just trim this right here. And we're going to decide together if we want to leave this right here as a pocket too. Because at the moment, this right here could be a pocket too. Can go down to about right there. Do we want to leave it as a pocket, or do we want to? You bought some of those patty sheets today, or do we want to? Yes. Hold on. Yeah, she should be able to. Hold on. Is she? Mama Juju on the back 40? Okay, hold on. Just a second. Hold on. I can get it for you too. YouTube back 40. Back 40 Mama Juju. There she is. View channel. Let's see. Copy link. Share. Copy link. There we go. YouTube me, view channel. There we are. Me. There we go. There she is. She bought some of the patty cheese today. See, I'm a bad influence on y'all. Trying to convince y'all that you need to buy things. Okay, that one's sold. I did put that sticker machine in there, if y'all didn't see it. I also put those Hong Kong beads in there. What do y'all think? Leave it or glue it down? Leave it or glue it down? Because you do have a pocket right here too. You have a pocket right here also. There we go. Marty will thank me. What's Marty going to thank me for? Wow, I thought those pages were not any bigger than that. Are we going to have to, what are we going to have to do? What are we going to have to do? Oh, I also sprayed some things today. This is my alcohol spray. One of the things I like to just leave it like this. Okay. One of the things I like to do with to make alcohol spray, because I do like this brownie tint, brown tint. One of the things I like to do is I like to um, buy the furniture markers at the Dollar Tree. You know what I'm talking about? The furniture markers, they come in wood colors. And I pop them apart and take that all that juicy thing out of it and drop it in an alcohol bottle. Drop it in one of my sprayer bottles, and then I put alcohol on it, and it makes this like a like an alcohol color, like a furniture marker color. So I don't like that. Hold on, I'll be right back. I don't like that right next to that. That's what I should say. I do like the thing. So we were playing in this journal earlier today. So we're making an effort to use up some of our stuff since we got, ooh, that one's got something all over it. I wonder what it is. I don't know. Ooh, I like that. Anyway, we're making an effort to use up some of our things since we got so much from Dana, and then also 3 big ones from Ange. Angie Lou Bob, are you watching Angie Lou Bob? I do like this piece right here. I think we're going to use it. Let's see about a floral piece, a floral. These are from Dana too. I'm pretty sure they could be from Angie. They also could be from Sharon. I don't know Sharon. Sharon, have you ever sent me some these things? Ooh, that's pretty. I do like that blue one. I've used it on something, I don't know what. I like that. But you know, it don't really fit the aesthetic of my. I'm still picking at glue, y'all. I love this right here. This makes me think of the sheet that Beth done the other night on Becca's, where she made those 12 little donut things. That's what that makes me think of. I do love that one. Ain't she pretty? You know what? Actually, I love her enough that I may put her in Leonore's thing. I like that one too. Okay. Do 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 do. I don't know that I want. So I want to cut this on this line right here. You'll see me cutting on that line right there. Okay. Don't laugh at me, okay? I'm laughing at myself, I know, but Don't laugh at me. You can if you want to. I don't care. I won't cry too bad if you laugh at me. And we're going to cut on this line. And you probably are wondering, why are we cutting like this? Well, we're cutting like this because I don't want a lot of that blue in there. And I think we've missed it. Yes, we have missed it. Let go, let go. Let's go down here and see. I don't want a lot of that blue on there. And cut to that mark right there. Yeah, look at that. I mean, I cut on the line, and it's definitely not straight. Yeah, it's definitely not straight. Hi, Angie. How are you, honey? Guys, if y'all don't know, Angie is going out of business, ending her career, her reselling career, and she is selling some things really cheap. Those pads that I got from her that I showed y'all in my haul the other day, they were $1 a piece, except for the one that had 180 pages was $3. She said she has a lot of paper pads she's going to be selling. So, anyway, you're as groovy as. Would that be bat ex, excrement? Look, I know big words. Okay, so I had leftover pizza for supper. If you want to know what I ate for dinner, I had leftover pizza. We had pizza last night. Casey's. If y'all don't have Casey's in your area, they're a gas station. They make pizza. Okay. Uh, they had a deal going. If you bought two, you got it for $10, and I had some points, and I got a couple of dollars off. So we got two pizzas for $20. That's 2 days of meals. I made a cluster today. I did. I made a cluster, and I'm going to cluster it on here in a minute. But we are going to. I'm not liking how that's sitting there. We're going to have to put some more glue somewhere here. We're going to have to peel it up. Yeah. Yes, I got the box. Hmm. I did get the box. I've done sewed one of the moo and I cut the end off of one of the moo and used it for a journal. And then I turned the moo into like a kimono, and I'm going to wear it. You want to see the journal that I'm working on that I use the moo on? So this is the journal that I'm making that I use the moo on. So yeah, this one here is the journal I'm using the moo on, and I'm using some of that tulle. I have a bolt of tulle, and I'm selling it for $1 a yard. Anyway, it's in the thing. Yeah. So I did, but I cut the end of it off, and it's still long enough for me to like wear it and wear it over shorts. I wear a tank top under it because I made it into. I like to. I don't like those floppy things. I don't like those floppy things. Okay, so here's my kimono left. Okay, here's my kimono. I don't like the floppy sides. You know how a kimono, how a muumuu is, it has the floppy sides. I don't like that. So I pulled the seam out all the way up to the armpit. I left the armpit so that I have a defined arm. And then when I wear it, I can wear a tank top under it over a pair of shorts. I do wear short-legged breeches, and it still is plenty long. It still comes down to my knees. This is the joys of being a short-legged girl. My butt is really close to the ground. It is. So, ain't it cute? It is cute. She cute. You know what? Y'all see that? Y'all see that right there? I like that. I think I want to glue that down. I know it's not quite the same width. Let's see. Right here, it gets a little wider here. Let's see if we can. Yeah, match it up just a little bit, maybe. Yeah. So, hi, Skywatch. How are you, honey? Well, I'm not doing anything, but just shown a I've shown a kimono journal that I'm working on. I've shown the kimono that's left that I'm keeping for me. I've sold a kimono today, a muumuu today. They're not really kimonos, they're muumuus. Sold a muumuu today. This is a journal I'm making out of a muumuu. Really cute. This is going to go on the front of it, Psalms 91, 4 through 7. It's going to be our front thing, but we're going to layer it. We may layer it with not with this one that's been sprayed, but with one of these. And make it into a pocket. Yep, yep. That's what we're going to do. But right now, we're just playing it. This is my Promises of God book. You remember this book. You've seen it before. Yes, you have. Yes, you have. You've seen it before. This is the one that has the necklace fastener. I think I made you one with the necklace fastener. You'll be back. Have to move some crap to the basement again. Moving the craft room, and you have to age plus furniture. Didn't I make you one that I made that kind of fastener for? I think I did, but I've made so many journals now. I don't remember who all I've made them for. There we go. I do know that. I do know that Fiona has my own one and only. There. I kind of pulled it a little bit. Hi, Edna. How are you, honey? Uh, Edna, are you going to have a sale tomorrow night? If you are, drop your link, sweetie, so everybody will know to come see you. So, anyway, uh, my one and only golden book. And I do have some more golden books. Oh, Ginger, is it Ginger that's looking for something? Ginger? No, it's Constance that's looking for a Beatrix Potter book. I need to go through my books because we never know what kind of book I have. Okay, so we have this as a pocket. Let's stick this in here so we know that this is a pocket for now. We have this as a pocket. Sharon, did you say you didn't send me this? I was sure that you sent me this. Or I think she was talking about the paper. She didn't send me the paper. So I like that. What else are we going to put on this? Now, this is a Promises of God book. So let's see. We've got some promises wrote out here. No, we put them back in here, didn't we? Yep, we've got this one here that has a promise. Does that have a promise on it? This one has, with brave wings she flies. That one's just a thing. Sounds like Dave's getting ready to do something for his supper. Huh? It's already cooked. My pizza's already cooked. Yeah, well, I don't want you to knock me offline right now. So. I was going to say, we can run them both unless you're using the microwave or the air fryer. Okay, do you know that I'm live? You're fussing at your mama live. All those people that think you're such a good kid, they're hearing you fuss at your mama. This is my promises of God, and I think I want to make it into a pocket. Look what I found this week. I completely forgot about having that. Actually, I thought I had sold it. So if somebody thinks I sold that to you and I didn't send it to you, tell me. But I don't remember seeing it. Angie Lou Bob. She's carrying furniture or stuff to the basement. Who's your granddaughter made spectrum, made spaghetti. We're eating leftover pizza. For lunch, I actually cooked for my lunch. I fried me some taters with some purple onion in it, and fried the taters with the skin on. I didn't skin them, and it had squash in it, yellow squash, and it had what else? Oh, it had a green tomato in it too. Yum yum. It was good. Do like me some fried taters. So I don't fry them very often. So for years I wouldn't buy potatoes because I don't like peeling potatoes. When we were a kid, my mom and dad grew about 4 gardens a year. We grew 2 spring gardens and 2 fall gardens, and we ate lots of potatoes and lots of home canned stuff. Lots, lots, not just a little bit, lots. And so my mom. If you know this, you're going to know. If you've heard me tell any stories about my mom, you're going to know this. My mom does not eat the peels of anything. We swear that she peels her M&Ms. I was telling some of my friends this past week that last week me and my mom went to dinner, to lunch at a buffet, and guys, I kid you not when I tell you that my mom sat in that restaurant and peeled her radishes. She stinking peeled her radishes. She did. So yeah, Granny don't eat the peels off of anything. So anyhow, love the butterflies. Oh, on the front of it, yeah, that's a real pretty. Those are real pretty, aren't they? This is a endless age, and I just like that. I like the lady and the doggy. I just want to put it in my pocket, okay? So I've got that all pinned down because it's really thick. My page is curved. You know, Okay, now this is the place. Here it is. I want to use this. No, the peelings don't make her sick. She can't chew them up. Her teeth. She has a false tooth plate. She has a plate. She don't have all false teeth, but she has a plate, and she can't get them chewed up. And then they make her gag and carry on. She can't get them chewed up. That is the problem. Oh no, I hear air. Let's stick some pretty long pin in it. She has a lot of trouble with salad too. She loves salad, but she has a lot of trouble getting it chewed up. She will she will try to eat it. She just don't try to eat the peeling anymore. Okay. We're gonna have to get a new glue bottle, obviously. I have to put the lid back on this one and turn it upside down in the thing and let it drain down. But we're going to use this one right here. This one is not Nuvo glue. This glue is not Nuvo glue. It's some cheap Dollar Tree glue. I have several bottles of this glue, so we need to use it up. We will. We're going to just use it up right here. You can see it's kind of a milky white. It's not a nice glue. There we go. But it'll hold it down. It will hold it down. Where's my, there it is. Ooh, I don't like sticking my hands in that glue for sure. Get it up. Get it off of there. Yeah, I don't like that. Ooh, I had an idea. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Okay, bling. Is it in this drawer? Nope, not in that drawer. Mm-hmm. Don't dry, glue. Don't dry. Help them. There. Here somewhere. We'll use one of these too. We'll use one of these. Oh, that'll work. That'll work. That's not the one I was looking for, but this one will work. This will work. Not that. This. Let's do one of these. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. These are pearls and starfish. And this is a metallic foil. So we're just put a little bit more glue there. Get it a little tacky. That was a big piece. Okay, we don't want all of that. Let's cut it off. Put the rest of it back in. Let's see, we got a piece right here. See some glue right there. So I got this stuff here at a Ben's store in Fort Smith, and I paid $4 for it. I've used it off and on. It's got a whole bunch of rolls in it, and it's just a foil. You just put down glue. Any kind of glue will work. It's just a foil tape. Is all it is. It's not a tape. It's just a foil tape. It'll stick to glue and pull off. Yeah, and it's full, not aluminum foil, just full. Yeah. This is the actual thing that it came in, this little box. I'll open it once I get this piece rolled back up. I'll open it and show you some more of it. Okay. Some of the other colors. Okay, so we have a bunch of blues. This one's got some lavender in it. Here's the all silver one. There's not, yeah, no, that's the back of that one. This is, and they're ocean themed. This is ocean themed. I didn't roll that one back up properly. Oh, there's just a little bitty piece. Let's use it. Okay, let's fold that up just a little bit better. That's better. And we're going to take that piece and just, because there's still some good stuff on there, we're going to stick it back in there. There we go. I'm going to come here and we'll just put down a little bit more glue. And we're going to take that. It's pretty. It does. There. Somewhere I have an envelope that I have big full pieces of solid colors. Really wish y'all wouldn't do that. What did Butter Road do? There you go. Good deal. Just that one silly. There, let's do some more glue down. Is that enough? Let's put just a little bit more in here. There. Just let it dry just a little bit. It don't have to be too dry because you see how it does. It actually does really good. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, it's pretty. I don't know what you would call it. I've had this for, I know, at least a couple of years. Take it out and use it every once in a while. There we go. I really like that. Okay, I used up most of that. Now, if you note, nope, did I do it? If you notice, I left that right there where you can get something in it. But do I want to leave it like that? You can get to, nah, I don't. We're going to glue it down on this side. Yeah. You know what? I said this was Dollar Tree glue, but I'm not sure it is. I'll have to look at that package again. Now that I think about it. Let's just do this. We've about used all this off of it. We just got little bitty bits. There we go. Okay, now I want to go back over here. Ooh, that's still a little tacky. So this is a good promise. We're going to glue it down. I'll read it to you here in a minute. I'm going to smooth this out because it's a little runnier than the other. It says, it's Isaiah 43:2. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you. And when you pass through the rivers, they will not sweep over you. When you walk through the fire, you will not be burned. The flames will not set you ablaze. Now, where did my little thing go? Do we know? Do we know? Do we see it? There it is, right there. So we want to cover our page with this right here because it's still a little tacky. That glue don't dry as fast as my new boat glue does. So that's just a little tacky. Mm-hmm. There we go. Okay, what do we have? Okay, we can do that. Do that. Do this. And stick that like that so it won't be like that. Now, I want to do this out here. Turn my thermostat down. There we go. Okay. So now we have this page here. We have a page there. But I'm going to use one of these. Do y'all have any of these? Does my mom carry a pig? No, she peeled it with the knife that was there at the restaurant. She peeled it there. We were in a restaurant. Sit down, meal. Do y'all have any of these? If not, you can find them on the Amazon. They are just a clear, sticky back pocket. That's all they are, is just a sticky back clear pocket. And they will hold we can put our Jesus book in it. Yeah, we can put our Jesus book in it. He's a little taller than I like to put in my thing. Here, we'll put this right here in it. That's a place for us to journal. We'll journal on that. Actually, you know what? Let's just journal. So like yesterday, we didn't go to church because I was on vacation, and I watched my church online, and so my twins wanted to go into big church to be part of big church worship. There we go. I don't sign my name. My twins. My twins. Not my twin, but my twins. So I've mentioned this. I have 3 sets of twins in my children's church. I have a set of 6-year-old twins, a set of 3-year-old twins, and a set of 10-year-old twins. And my 6-year-old twins wanted to go into big church yesterday. While I was gone yesterday, they had 18 kids. So anyhow, yeah, 18 kiddos. We need some stickers, don't we, to stick on that? What kind of stickers do we want to stick on it? Flower stickers? Do we want to stick flower stickers on it? Oh, you know what? I just found the perfect sticker in the floor. Oh, don't let you drink the water in my town. We have lots of twins in our town. Lots. So one of the twins is Mama's. One of her best friends are a set of twins. There, I found that picture of that cross in the floor. I think that's perfect for us. So we're going to let all this dry for a while, and then we'll come back to it. We're going to work on something different. Y'all want to work on something different? Don't let you drink the water. If I tell you what's in my cup, nobody gets the fuss, right? is Mountain Dew. She loves her Mountain Dew. I'm just saying, she does. Look, I got fishies. Okay, we're going to work on this. We need to work on this. So this is our packing tape snippet roll. Now, we need to go across here, and some of this stuff needs sewed down. And just tell you, but I'm not sure how sewing on tape is going to work. So let's do some gluing instead of some sewing. Let's just do some gluing. Get under there. Don't do that. Is this witchcraft? No, this is not witchcraft. Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew is the devil. It's rough on your kidneys, I know that. I know it's rough on your kidneys. Why would this be witchcraft? I don't know what we're talking about. No, we're not doing witchcraft. We're doing crafting. It's called a petunia press, and it holds a bottle that comes with it. It comes with 2 bottles. It uses Nuvo glue is the brand that usually comes with it, but it gives you a empty bottle, and I've got it filled up with some cheap glue that I bought somewhere. I don't know. Anyway. There we go. Nope. Petunia press. It's called My Sweet Petunia. My Sweet Petunia. It's a petunia press glue gun. Right now I'm making a snippet row on packing tape. This is packing tape, and I'm gluing pieces of scrappy things to it, gluing it down where it overlaps. Yeah, that's all I'm doing is gluing it down. There. And we're going to add some more to it. Just don't understand why. I just don't want to stay down with my glue. This is not the best glue. There we go. I think they're a kid. I think they're a kid. Their channel has cartoons on it and looks like games. They have 9 subscribers. I think it's just a kid. I'll be glad when school starts back. Although this summer hasn't been too bad. So, yeah. Just having a conversation. Okay, we're going to roll that out, and we're going to put our scissors in there so that hopefully it don't roll back up. We got a piece of there. Get it off there. It's caught on the back of it. So how this will work is then you will just take it and glue it down to a page. This right here is just wants to make me cuss. Let's see where's my good. What did I do with that Nuvo bottle that I just took out? There it is. That piece right there is making me crazy. Okay, there we go. And I'm messing up where I've unglued it. Hi Bonnie, how are you? Yes, it is a glue dispenser. Yes, it's a just a glue gun. Yep, just a glue gun. Yep, for regular glue. Okay. So Miss Angie says you need to behave yourself, honey child. And we all mind Miss Angie because we know. See, this is a better glue. You can just tell. I've got a. That is not. Y'all know I like my craft bond, my Elmer's craft bond. That is not it. I'll show y'all what it is. It is. I don't know where that glue came from. I keep thinking it was from the Dollar Tree, but it really isn't. I'm pretty sure. Oh, you know what? It may be some. Mm-mm. No, I don't know where that glue came from. Okay, here we go. And we need some scraps. We need some scraps. Oh, yes. Look, I have an envelope of scraps. Not my great big one, but I have an envelope of scraps. Oh goodness, I have a pair of scissors in the. Give me this. Yeah, it's from Dollar Tree. Oh, does anybody know how to do the? Beth does, but I don't think Beth is here. Do y'all know how to do the Copic stitch? I don't know how, and I want to learn. And I just saw that needle that made me think of that because a lot of people use. Yeah, it's a Dollar Tree glue. It's called Sargent Art. They had it a long time ago. It's not great glue. Not good at all, actually. So now my tape is sticky, but when I overlap things, we're going to get into different things. So here we go. Use a piece of this. Nice to meet the grandmas. They're all grandmothers. And you know what? Grandmas know what to do. They'll whack-a-mole. Well, I like that piece of paper right there. Isn't it pretty? But I don't know what it is, but I like it. Actually, I like it so well, we're going to go with another piece of it down here. All right. So I think it was last night over in, maybe it was in Juju's that we were talking about, ooh, that's vellum. Wonder, oh, it should work okay on this tape. It don't work good with glue, but let's put it on a piece where it doesn't need any extra glue added to it. There we go. That is so pretty. Where did that come from? Let's put that out to put use for something else. Anyway, we were talking about, oh, we were talking, was it, no, milk a cow, that's not for milk. Oh no, goodness. Oh no. Yeah. He's not hurt. That's good juju. I'm glad he's okay. That's scary. I always worry about my mom, especially since she's had her hip replaced. Although I really don't know why I worry about her. She crawled out of windshield of an upside down car the other day. I couldn't have done it. Look at here. I love that music right there. It's got a lot of dark notes on it. I, I can tell you what those notes are, but I couldn't tell you what that plays. I couldn't play it for you. Look at here. We got some. Pretty sure this is Dutch or German. It might be German. This came from Peter, and Peter don't come around no more because the government where he lives started monitoring all of his mail and all that. Took his YouTube down, and yeah, so he don't come around much anymore. He's really nice. I did a swap with him once. He sent me a whole bunch of stuff. Here's another thing from him. Look at that. There's another thing. They're out of a school book of some kind. This music came from him too. Viola. It's for a viola. Do I paint too? Yes, I do. Yeah, I do paint. I haven't painted in a while though. I do watercolor painting. Apples and pears. Yeah, I paint. Anyway, we were talking about different TV shows about things that we had watched as kids. That was over on Beth's, wasn't it? And they were talking. Howdy Doody got brought up. Anyway, I never watched Howdy Doody. In fact, I was saying the only thing I remember watching as a kid was when my granny would quilt and we were supposed to be taking a nap. She would make us lay under the quilt, and we were supposed to be resting our eyes, but she was watching her stories, and so we would peek and see what was happening on the stories. And if she wasn't watching the stories, she was talking about everybody in the neighborhood. Anyway, but yeah. So we if we wanted to find out what was going on in the neighborhood, you just listened to Granny. So that was my mom's mom. We always called her Granny. And so when my mom's first grandchild was born, her grandson, she wanted to be called Granny. You know what? That little pocket right there would be cute in my journal that I'm making for her. Not going to decorate it, but I am putting pockets and stuff in it for her. Piece of this is a piece of y'all know, gel plate. Gel plate. I did gel plate the other day. Yeah. Just put it there all the way across. You watch Ride the Reed and Rocket? Hi, Nitra. How are you, honey? Oh, you do know that that is one of my my children's church kids. Some of them call me Gigi. No, I do not paint pots. Okay, anybody blue ready? I'm ready. Captain Kangaroo. Captain Kangaroo was very popular when I was a kid, yes. Mr. Green Jeans and all that. Yep, yep, yepers. Looky there. Oh, I need to save that to emboss on. Everybody's been talking about how cool, or to cut out some die cuts with, because everybody's been talking about that. Anyway, thank you, my friend, thank you. Oh, there's a nut. Oh my gosh, look at that! Wouldn't that? Ooh, that makes my eyes hurt about Davy and Goliath. Davy and Goliath wasn't it later than? I'm thinking it was a later show than for me growing up. But Sandy, you're older than me, so or are those things your kids watch? Davy and Goliath. That's mermaid paper. Is that what that is? Pretty. It is, isn't it? But it makes my eyes hurt when you get it shining under this light. I had to move it. This is another piece of German words. I want to put some glue on it. These papers are kind of fragile, fragile. Anyway, there we go. What did I make today? Well, right now I'm working on a snippet row. I'm making a snippet row out of packing tape. I was working in my Promises of God journal. It's over there drying right now. We'll probably go back to it in a little bit. So, anyhow, don't have a clue. I'm looking at the wrong chat. Let's see, there it is. Let's find our mousey. Okay. Oh, wow. We've already been here an hour and 27 minutes. Oh, it was? Your brother and you watched it all the time? It was a later cartoon? Okay. Okay. So one of the only things that I ever remember watching other than Granny's stories was every Sunday morning we got up and we watched the Gospel Jubilee. Did any of y'all ever watch that? The Gospel Jubilee. Sister Vestal had her hair piled high. We always said the higher your hair, the closer to Jesus. So anyway, she'd throw that head back and sing. Man, that lady could sing. And I really don't even like Southern gospel music, but I like to. If you know what I'm talking about, you'll know. I mean, if you know what I'm talking about, you'll know that that's a stupid statement, but you'll know if you know what I'm talking about. The Gaithers, they do those videos. I like to watch the old ones where the old people are on it before they all died. It makes me feel very nostalgic. Sometimes it makes me cry because you know those were the good old days, right? Here we go. This is another piece of. Look at all those eyeballs, and look, it says that word right there. Those words right there. I don't know what those words mean. Eyeballs. Actually, you kind of get two different wax with this if you wanted to do turn it over and look at it. You know. Lawrence Welk, yeah. Somebody was talking about Lawrence Welk last night. Your grandmother loved it. Still comes on PBS, doesn't it? I talked to my mom today, and she was on a roll yesterday. She was making her grandchildren cry. It wasn't my child, but sometimes Granny just gets on a roll. Ooh, I like that. The card front, kind of heavy, but it will be good. It's gonna need some glue. She's definitely feeling better. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that no, I thought I had glue there. Okay, I see. I see. I see. Says the man who could not see. Lose some of this. Lose some of these hearts. Use some of this heart. And y'all know what's funny? Some of y'all will understand this. Some of you may not. So I do not enjoy attending churches where all they sing is hymns. I like contemporary praise and worship music. I like, as we like to call it, I like to sing off the wall. Anyway, but I find the older that I get, the more I relate to hymns than I ever did before. I mean, I literally have refused to go to churches because I don't, I don't like. Maybe it's just the way they sing their hymns. Just saying. Anyway, but if you've ever watched my church on Facebook, because we do our church services on Facebook, and sometimes I'll post links to them. Um, we sing off the wall. You like hymns? Yeah. Which one? Him and him and him, or so? Oh, I have a story to tell y'all. This is a very important story. Okay. So y'all know back in the old days, Juju, are you still here? Huh? Um, Juju, this will go with your cowboy theme, okay? You know, back in the old days when cowboys had to ride at night, they always hung a light from their saddles, and they called that early saddle light navigation. I know it's corny. I love corny jokes. I do know how to play the tambourine, but I also know how to play the piano. We have drums at our church, but we don't have. I do too. So, actually, my cousin Wes posted it on his page this morning. This is my cousin that lost his leg last year in the accident. He got to go home. He hasn't gone home yet because their house isn't ready, hasn't been made wheelchair accessible yet, but they're working on it real fast, as fast as they can. So if you remember, he uh, lost a leg, and well, he lost the lower half of one of his legs, and the other one got crushed, and it's finally healed up after a year. It's been nearly a year since it all happened. Anyhow, his he was out in the parking lot where he works on his forklift, and a vehicle hit him. I think it was an 18-wheeler hit him and knocked him over. And the safety features that on his um, forklift that should have turned it off did not turn it off, and it drug him down the road for about a mile before somebody was able to catch up with him and get it turned off. He got hurt really bad. Anyway, her back. So you play the drums? That's cool. You play the piano too? At my old house, I had a piano, but before we left, I gave it away because my house here is little. Y'all know I've talked about that. My old house was really big. Ooh, I like the back of that. My old house was really big. It was 2,600 square foot, and this house is barely 1,000 square foot. So, yeah. Sorry, honey. Ooh, let's tear out her eye and eyebrow, and we'll put. Here we go. Y'all ready for a throwback? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Here we go. Watching you, watching you. There's an all-seeing eye watching you. Watching you, watching you. There's an all-seeing eye watching you. So, anyway, that's an old hymn, and that is an old hymn. So, my mom laughed at me today because she was saying something and I disagreed with her, and I said, "No, that's not. It was a situation of a pedophile, but I didn't say it like that. I said it was a pedophile." She started laughing. I said, "Well, I've been watching too many English crime stories. That's what they call pedophiles over in England. They call them pedophiles." Anyway, she laughed. She says, "You watch way too many crime shows." Maybe I do, and maybe I don't. Anyway, you have a short on YouTube of you playing the drums. Cool. We need to check that out. Look at all that newspaper stuff from with a German newspaper. I liked it. Thanks, Peter. Thanks. There we go. So Sunday, not this past Sunday because we didn't go to church this past Sunday. The Sunday before that, me and Jared. If y'all know, you know. If you've seen any of our church service or you've heard me talking, Jared plays the guitar. Jared is very, very talented. Anyway, I do not read music. Okay, I can tell you what those notes are, but I can't read music fast enough to play by it. Okay, so anyway, we were he was playing the guitar and I was playing the piano and I was trying to play Blessed Assurance. Blessed Assurance is not an easy song to play, but I was trying to play it. Anyway, I finally got it figured out. Wow, we got a bunch done. Uh-huh. Look, he sent me some vintage photos too. These girls in their swimsuits. He did. Those need to go in my photo drawer. That's some paper. That's thick. Just a piece of it. Hi, Angela Adele. How are you? Guys, if you haven't checked today, I've listed some new stuff on the community page. So if you'll go visit and hit when you like go to my channel and hit visit my community, just hit the newest to see the newest one. Uh oh, no, that one's Juju's. I need to delete it. I've done wrote it down. Juju, I'm deleting it now. I've done told you you've got it. So, okay. Somebody wants some tool. Okay, Robin wants 4 more yards. I'll need to cut you 4 more yards of tool. 4 yards of tool. I don't know if I spell that right every time I spell it. Uh, Sharon wants the ledger. Okay, I got you. She's surprised this was still available. So I looked up how much the cartridges are for replacing the cartridge in that sticker maker, and they're not bad. They're not bad. I mean, okay, wait. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, that one is from her. I wish there's a way that you could separate all the posts. Like, I could separate them into posts that I make and posts that. Oh, actually, there is a way. I just thought of that. More mermaid paper. Okay, it's got to go on here. This one here, it's got to go. Ooh, that hurts my eyes almost. But it's got to go, don't it? It's got to. There we go. Ain't that pretty? Is it too shiny on the thing? No, it's okay. Look at this. I love the printing on this. I don't know what it says, Burman. I don't know what it says. Oh, I know how to fix that. Y'all want to show? You want me to show you how to find out what it says? So you do this. You go to your Google, and you want to search with your camera, and we're going to do this right here. Hold on. I'm going to do this right here. Okay, we want to translate it. Okay. Oh my gosh. The man eats himself. Connor is a bomb. When he comes out in the street, he usually goes away because he is a spiel. He is a horror. He easily gets into a fight and a fight. Not long after he comes home, the drip, and has an almighty hole in his head. What, pray God, hasn't his father done? All that and everything there, and they hit like crazy, by the way. There's no troop there. It only lasts for 3 days at the most. Just recently, for heaven's sakes, there's a huge row in the street. When there's a row, his father immediately thinks, my father is there too. And he's not really mistaken. He just happened to be in between. That's weird. So, okay, wait, Robin. Okay, so when you here, go here, look. It's the post. You know how to go to the post, right? You know how to go to the post. When you go to my page, like here. Okay. So let's go back here and come out of here. So here we go. So you go to my page, this is me. We want to view my channel. When it comes up, there's a thing that says you can visit my community, and it's all the posts. So you can hit top post, newest post, or my post, and it'll show you all the posts that's there. Yep. Or you can go over here and hit post and just see posts. And you're allowed to post on there yourself. You know how to get to the post. It's my community. Yeah. Hi, Morty, honey. How are you, honey? So that's what all that said. A very interesting. I'm sure that it's not a word for word correct uh, interpretation, translation, but it gave us a little bit of a translation there. So anyway, so we're making a snippet row using packing tape. I saw somebody doing this online. So I'm going to cut this off. I'm tired of it. I'm going to cut it right here. We're done with this snippet row. Now what we're going to do is we're going to roll this thing back up. We're going to go down here to the end and roll it. Okay. Well, don't look near as long as it did, does it? But we're going to roll it up. And the reason I just thought about why am I tired of this? But let's see. Nope, I did not get that other one out. I have a great big snippet row that I made in the drawer over there. I saw it this afternoon. So now I have two snippet rows, and the chances of me using either one of them are not very good. You just tap on my then post appear. Okay. However it works. I just do it on my phone. However it works for you. That one's got fabric on it. Got fabric got fabric on it. And now we need a paper my clip. And we're gonna do a paper my clip on it. Only we needed a bigger paper my clip only, and I've used all my big ones. Y'all want me to show y'all something I saw? It doesn't let you post anything. If you click on if you click on start a post, but if you click on the part that, if you click on it where it says says the community, you should be able to, because Lori was able to post a post. Lori Beth was able to post a post. Yeah, she was able to post a post. Anyway, if you click on it where it says view community or something like that. Okay, so we got all that stuff. I guess most of this stuff in here was all from, isn't that pretty? That's not from him, but that's some paper that I had that I stuck in there. Let's go back here before, oh, no, I saw something real cool, guys, we want to do. Where did it go? Where did it go? Do y'all see it? There it is. Ooh, that one's not big enough. Hold on, let's get a different circle punch. We need a bigger one. Anybody smell cigarette? I smell cigarette. Y'all in there smoking again? What are we going to do this out of? Not that. Let's do it out of one of these. Did y'all see on my page my friend Nightingale playing the Star Spangled Banner? It was beautiful. Your community button is by where you see your, okay. So we're going to need 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So this is going to be our first one, okay? And we're going to fold it just like this. And we're going to take one of these right here, just like this. And we're going to slide it right there. Now, is that going to be big enough? Yep, it's going to. And then we're going to take our glue. And we're going to glue right here. Right there. And then we're going to turn it over. And we're going to glue on the other side. And we're going to glue right here. And we're just going to hold it for just a minute, okay? We're going to hold it just for a minute. Is Juju going to eat some supper? She has a headache, so she's going to take a nap, go to the balcony. Okay, honey. I hope you get to feeling better. Okay. We want to make sure we're glued down good here. So now we have a hidden paper clip. Where is our, right there, and there, and there, just like that. So we have a hidden paper clip, And I've just opened it up a little bit so we can get it on a page. But what makes them cool, being the circles, what makes them fun is you can put them on and use them like tabs. So it, come on, I know you'll go on there. Are you going to be difficult? You are going to be difficult because I've got you turned sideways, don't I? Got you turned wrong. There we go. And so you can put it on and it makes a tab. Let's do it with a bigger one, okay? Because these little bitty ones, they don't do much punking. There you go. You can make a tab up there. Yeah, that's good. They don't do much punking. Let's do it with a big one. Okay. But we still need 3. Oh, we're locked. I'm like, why aren't we opening? Let's do it with a big one. With a bigger one. One paper. All the way here to this edge here. One circle. I don't. And I don't think we have enough. We'll get another piece of paper. We got more of those. Actually, it really don't matter what color this piece is because we can hide it. There we go. Let's just do one of these because it can be our hidden one. Or we can use it. Those, I just cut that. Those were cut into 4x6s. Okay, so you're going to fold it in half, just like that. And then you're going to slide your paper clip over it. Okay? Get your paper clip over it, just like that. And then you're going to take your glue. I'm moving my paper clip around. And you're going to glue your top circle, just like that. Glue it on like that. And then we're going to glue our bottom circle together. There we go. There you go. Just like that, and just like that. I've seen all kinds of hidden paper clips, but I had never seen any that were like this. What you doing? What you doing? Oh, okay. And then, huh? Okay, there's my paper clip right here. It's right here, so slide on like that. And it, huh? Oh no, he hasn't had a probiotic today. There. And so now you have a circle. Yep. Now you have a circle. And you can use it like a tab. You can use it however you want. Now, I want to work on, there went my packing tape. I want to work on something about it that I don't like. Okay, let me just show you. There's something about it that I don't like. And I'm going to show you what that is. I want, here, let's do, okay, let's do, this time we're going to cut 4 pieces, okay? 1. No, we're going to do 3. I think we can still, no, let's do 4. I think I'm not sure if we can do it with 3 or 4. Let's try. Let's just see let's do 4, then we'll see. One of the things I hate about this punch right here is it pinches me. It'll pinch the far out of me if I don't watch out. But it's good and it don't usually ever stick. So I want to see what I can do. That's trash. With what? Okay, that's a good size paper clip. Let me see. I got any bigger ones? That one's bigger, isn't it? Is that one bigger? Yes, that one's bigger. Okay, I gotta go buy me some inch paper clips. No, some. That one is an inch. I need some. Actually, that one's an inch and a half. Not quite a half, but almost. I need some 2-inch paper clips. Gotta go buy me some, but not tomorrow. Not today. Just whenever. Wherever the paper clips are sold. You know, whenever you're at the wherever the paper clips are sold, okay? So we're just gonna oh, this is that cheap glue, Cindy. You know you don't like this stuff. Ooh, I think we're getting down into some of that other though. That ain't gonna work, Cindy. That ain't gonna work. Okay. That ain't gonna work. Just thinking about that, seeing that tells me that ain't gonna work. However, let's see if we can make it work if we do it, oops, like this. And then not, I'm trying to think this out. That's what I was doing a while ago. I got glue everywhere. Now, dude, look at all that glue I had. Okay, so now this is our, this right here. Okay. I don't think that's going to work neither. Now, how did I do that while ago? Oh, duh. I just thought of how I did that. Hold on. Pull it apart. Marty, feeling bad too? Your arms ache? You have a headache? Did you have therapy today? Did you have therapy today, honey? So actually, I want this to go on the outside of my circle, don't I? And I don't want the glue on the inside of my circle. Yeah, we need a new circle. So let's see. But let's see if we can get some of this glue rubbed off of our hands. We got glue all over. There we go. Okay. So what I don't like about the one that I made a while ago is you don't have a very deep well for your paper clip. So I want a deeper well. Do you know what I mean when I say that? Do you know what I'm meaning? I want this right here. Wait, I want this right here to be. I want this to be stuck to that, just like that. There will not be any glue down there on the bottom of that. And then I want this one right here stuck just right here. And it has to be stuck up here too. Okay. I have a different colored thing here. And let's just see if it's going to make a deeper well. By offsetting my circle and not making it folded in half completely, I want to see if that'll make me a deeper well. Okay, so here's this and this. Don't know. Maybe a deeper well, maybe. Yeah, kinda. Did it? Yeah, I kinda. Yeah, it did. So yeah, I like that better. Where I have a deeper well there. So then that makes sense to use it like a tab in a journal because you don't have as much of it sticking out. Like, let's say, okay, where's my end? Here we go. Let's say we want to use it here as a tab, and then, yeah, so then you've got that sticking out. And you can decorate all this. So let's decorate it. What do we want to decorate it with? That's pretty. So let's save this. Let's put this in the box again. That out. There we go. Put some glue on here. We're just going to kind of do like a, what? What do you call that? A collage. We're just going to kind of do a collage like thing. Save our stamp. Put it on there. We need to figure out again which way is going up and which way is going down. Okay, so we go up in here like this. So this is up. Okay, that's up. There we go. That. Put a piece of this on it. Chops. Yum. We just eat leftover pizza at our house tonight. We had pepperoni and sausage pizza. So we eat half and half. Okay, guys. I know I'm saving this piece right here, but we've got this piece there. That is so pretty. We want to put it right there. But y'all know we don't like glue. So what are we going to do about it? Somewhere on this wild disc of mine is some double-sided tape. The $64,000 question would be where? Pretty sure I didn't put it up the other day. Did I? Oh no, I don't see it. Y'all see it? See it. Let's see what this does. Not a whole lot of moisture, so maybe it'll be okay. So we want this to be turned around. Oops. Don't normally use glue on vellum, but there we go. We're just going to stick it on the other side too. Why not? We can't wrap it around, otherwise we've messed with our seal. We've sealed up our thing. There we go. Okay, I do like that on that. I know it's hard to see on top of that on top of that. Already got glue on it. We'll just go ahead and glue it. Now, this is the bottom, so it's okay if I wrap it around like that. Let's wrap that piece right there. Oh, yes. Thank you. That sounds so good. My guys would absolutely love having some sopapillas. Uh, our pastor, he gets a wild hair every once in a while. Ooh, wonder if I could talk him into doing that for our back to school bash. He gets a wild hair every once in a while and makes us. He makes us funnel cakes. He fries us funnel cakes. Okay, we're going to use a piece of this because we like it and it's pretty. We're just going to go here with that and we're going to trim it off. And we're going to use the trim off over here on this other side where we've got some extra here. That, yeah. So we're just basically collaging it. It needs a word on it though, don't it? What kind of word? Oh, we need a Bible word on this. Since this is going to go in my Bible, my promises of God journal. Wait, I found something else in the floor. I need some lace too. Jeff ain't here, is he? Is Jeff here? Y'all, if y'all see Jeff, you tell him. If you see Jeff, tell me. So, cause I got something. Bye, Sky. Love you. Love you. Love you. Rest, honey. I know you've been through it. Hey, are you gone, Robin? Any news for Jeff? Any news for Jeff? Yes, I do. No, I'm not talking about that Jeff. I'm talking about her son, Jeff. Actually, I need to see both Jeffs, but I was asking her any news about Jeff. I have a spider for Jeff. I need to send him. I showed y'all it the other day, but I was asking her about her Jeff. He's from her. She has a son named Jeff. Oh, yeah, it's an animal print. It's one of my moo I got from Angie. Y'all know I told y'all I got a bunch of moo from Angie. Okay, I thought that would come apart when I cut it, but it didn't. So we're gonna cut another piece. I didn't cut in far enough. I still haven't got the lace off of that robe, but I cut me out a big piece of that robe and used it for padding on the inside of her journal because I can't find my piece of thing that I have. I have a huge piece of stuff, but I couldn't find the one I was looking for. Okay, so this is my up and down. It goes just like that. So I want my lace to go over here, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to put a big glob right here, and I want my lace to go right here, and we're going to do this. Come on now, don't stick to me. Stick to yourself, dudes. Stick to yourself. It's not gonna do what I want it to. Burn it. I had an idea. Hold on. So I need a piece about that long. Okay. I had an idea. You want me to show y'all? Y'all know I come up with crazy ones every once in a while. We're going to stick it through the sticker machine. This is the little bitty one. I love this one. I have a big one, and then I have the 2.5 inch. This one makes 1 inch. No, how wide are these? 1.5 inch stickers. Yeah, this one makes 1.5 inch stickers. Okay, the one that is listed in my post section, it makes 2.5 inch stickers. Yeah, I could have used hot glue, but I'd have had to wait for it to heat up. So we'll turn this piece of lace into a sticker. Hold on. Into a sticker. There we go. And make sure I get all of it. Are you kidding me? Okay, hold on. It's not doing what it's supposed to. We tend to get a fussing and a cussing. Okay, hold on. Because I know that it'll work. But I did have glue on that. I know that it'll work because I've done it before. Have made lace into stickers. If it's going to work or not, it's sticking to that. There's my glue. There's the glue for it. Just don't want to come off the lace. Okay, are you going to make me turn on my glue gun? You are, aren't you? Frackin' frackin'. There's more than one way to skin this cat. I'm just telling you. Where'd it go? Okay, let's look on the screen. I don't see it on the screen. Staples. Yeah, but I got two in it. Okay, we'll just trim that right there. There you go. Trim that right there. And I know one more thing I want to put on it. No, I'm not. I'm not going to put that on it. Okay, that's good. That makes me mad. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay, here we go. So I stapled it, but I pulled it apart so that the staple is not on the thing. And so now we're going to slide it just like that. And that's how it'll go. So it's cute. And actually, I am going to put what I thought I wanted to put on it because I just realized it would start hanging out. Oh, I have flowers. I have little flowers. Let's put one of these. So these little flowers right here, I cut this right here off, and then that comes off, and then I take that out, and I will glue this part down. I'll show you what I do. I glue this part down, and I'm gonna glue that down just like that, just like that. Just the middle, not the petals. Now, put more glue on it, Cindy. There we go. There. Okay, then I take this part right here, and I take my scissors. Turn your head, Sharon, because I'm going to be cutting really close to my fingers. Sharon told me, was it yesterday? She told me that every time I get out my guillotine, she closes her eyes. just to turn her head and walk away. I have never cut my fingers off. I have all my fingers. I'm not missing any parts of my fingers. Hot glue. There we go. And then I do it like that so it lays a lot flatter. And I kind of got that a little far over, more over than I wanted, but it'll be okay. And there we go. We have a thingamabob. Let's go in here and see if all of our stuff is glued down that we were holding down here. So we were holding down a pocket. Yep, it wants to pop up, don't it? I'd burn it. There, we'll just shut our thing and it probably will dry good. There. I think we're going to call this one done. I think I'm going to call it a night. I know there's still 10 people here, but we are going to we're going to have to clean up a mess before we can get anything artistic done tomorrow. I can tell you that right now. We are going to have to clean up a huge mess. Can y'all see this mess? I got a mess all the way down. So, but let's see. There it is. Here's my thing like this. Here's my. You know what? Before we put that up, we've got things that goes back in this. That none of that does. None of that does. That's scrap paper. Actually, it can go in the trash. You're not saving that, Cindy. You're not saving it. You don't need it. That's trash. Ooh, that's not trash. I almost threw my thing in the trash. That's trash. That goes up here. It has a place right for it. There's one missing, aren't there? I'm always misplacing these, and then I'll find them in books later. Do we still have one in a book? Okay, we have 1, 2. There's the other thing that goes with that. Here's the, okay, that goes with her book that we're going to do. Do y'all see another one of those clippies? There's only 3. I have 4 of them. There. Hold all that back out of the way. That's trash. That's trash. That's trash. Be trash. Clippy, clippy, clippy. Where are you? Are you in my book? I don't see him in the book. See him in the book. Not in the book. But there's some, let's see. I saw the Jesus book. The Jesus book goes back in there. There's a promise that goes in there. Let's see what's that. No, that's not. There's no floor. See it in the floor. Put in there. I don't see it in there. Sit in there. Dear, oh dear. I get a little panicky when I can't find those because I only have 4 of them. Oh well, it'll show up eventually, won't it? Oh wait, it may be in here. Oh, it's over here. It's on her book. Holding her book. Does Cindy? Okay. There. There we go. Okay. I found it. I found it. You just click this in. Just click that in. Yes. There we go. And we'll put it back up in its place. That has a place. Those all have a place to go. That needs some more ink. Some more staples. That has a place to go. That goes over yonder. I don't like that glue. That's my mouse. That has a place. That has a place. Everything kinda has a place. It's just a matter. Oh, there's one of my big paper clips. So what has happened with my big paper clips is I've taken them to church clip to my lessons, and then I forget to get them back from people, and I think they get thrown away, unfortunately. And I got to go to Dollar Tree and buy me some more pink clips because I'm out of pink clips. So I got junk mail today, and if you get these kind of junk mails, if you'll, oh, that goes back in that book too. So does that. So does that. Good thing I looked. If you'll look at it, let's see, where's the other one? There they are. If you'll take it right when you get it, this is Control Your Bladder. It's a Control Your Bladder thing where they're going to have I've been invited, make the call that will change your life. They want me, 1 in 6 women have overactive bladder. So they're going to have a free lunch at Reed's Barbecue on July the 29th. That's in my town. Anyway, so I cut them into 4x6 because they're exactly 6 inches wide. I cut them into 4x6, get 2 postcards, and then I cut the other one into a tag. So I have those to decorate as I'm using up my stuff. So anyway, and then you can say it's truly junk mail. Look, I have a butterfly. We may add that to her journal. We may put that. What did I do with my? Oh dear. Wonder what I done with her blue scripture that I had printed out. Let me put this on here. Ooh, you know, that would be cool if I could figure out. I wonder if I could put, look guys, if I could put some Velcro dots on each side and make it be a Velcro fastener. I bet I could. I got some Velcro dots. It's here somewhere. So anyway, y'all know me. I get a little frazzled, but well, we cleaned off a few things here. Let's put these things back in our journal before we forget it. Let's see if we can get them in without opening it. We just want to slide them down in there. Keep sliding. Keep on sliding. Yeah, you're not sliding far enough. We'll slide you down there in between those. There we go. And just like that, we fixed it. Where did that other package of, that's just a piece of paper. It needs to go back there. Try not to waste paper. Anybody else's mama tell you that money doesn't grow on trees? And you found that highly ironic? Because you're pretty sure money did grow on trees. It just went through a process of getting on said tree. But as far as you know, money's made out of paper, and you know. Okay. her ADHD is acting up. There it is. There's our thing. So that's going to be so pretty on there. So if you've not seen, this is a journal that I'm making for Leonora, and we have fabric, and then we have some of that tulle netting that I have listed for sale in the in my post section. I have a lot of it, guys. I have a bolt. I don't know how much is on said bolt, but I do have a bolt of it. I said there's at least 8 yards available. I've already sold 4 of those yards, but I know there's more than that. There's probably 15 yards available, but I was just trying to be. And so we're going to put this on. We're going to put a bit of lace under it, but I'm looking to see if I have any navy lace. I don't know. And our fastener is down low on this one. And this is what it looks like on the inside, and we will put other pockets on the inside. We don't have any of the papers in it. It will have three signatures in it. spine is 1.5 inches. Each signature will have 10 pages, and it may be too fat. I should have maybe done a 2-inch spine. Anyway, we'll do that. We are not decorating. We will add pockets, but we are not decorating. We will use a lot of plants. We've already pulled these 2 pages that we know for sure we're going to use in it. Maybe this page, not sure. But for this one here, I know for sure that, let's see, that don't have a rim. I'm going to fold this one up like so, make a pocket with it, and then it will go in. And we're going to get in this book that this one came from, because when we flipped through that book, there was a lot of things she saw in it that she liked. I know. I remember her oohing and awing over it. So, yeah. Anyhow, they're doing calls live. Calls live. I don't understand. These came from books that came from Dana. These came from books that came from Dana. So we will be using some envelopes that I want to get. I'm going to go ahead and get 3 of these out and stick it with it. 1, 2, 3. We will put 3 envelopes in it, and we're going to use some. This right here. Oh, I've got a thing here that I've got trash. Actually, I've got 2 things here. I've got the trash. I cleaned out a drawer. I'm going to go ahead and pull out this. Put everything in one girl. Oh. Y'all hear me over here breathing hard? I was bending over on my belly. So we are going to use some of this computation notebook. We would do 1, 2, 3 of those. 1 for each. Come on. I know you can come out of here. Okay. How do you want to come out? I knew it wanted to come out of there. I just didn't know how. 1 in each one of the journals of signatures. I'm going to have 3 signatures. And that one will probably have to be folded or cut. Okay, we're going to use some grass paper. I love grass paper. Probably have some open, but this is okay. Okay. We'll go back over yonder. Now, I'm pretty sure that I got these right here out of this book. Yeah, there it is, right here. And I need a 3rd one of those. And I know that it had a 3rd one because I was trying to hoard it. But we're going to go ahead and get it. There it is. Okay, so she wanted nature, but we're doing a good blue theme, so we need some blues. Let's look. There's a blue there. Where is it? Okay, it's got to be at the back. So, is Michelle leaving? Hi, Glitter. How are you? You didn't stay with me very long. I do get very tunnel vision. I think that's a lot of that is due to being married with somebody with a brain injury because he gets very tunnel vision too. You know that adds some blue in it. We're gonna pull it. We might use it, we might not, but we're gonna pull it. Way too much money on paper pads. This is why I buy my paper from Dana and Angie because I paid $3 for this 180-page paper pad. Yes, I paid shipping, but I bought several. I bought 3 pads, and then she sent me some pretties because she loves me. I'm still looking for that blue that had blue in it. Looking for blue dot, and it may be gone. She may have used it. She said when she sold them that there could be some of them gone. So if it's gone, it's gone. No biggie. Yeah, I don't see it. I'm sorry, Bonnie, if you're watching. Wait, that had blue on it. I know it. Moving stuff like that. Next. And she mentioned liking. There's a purple flower in here. I think it's this one right here. I don't know if she's still here. Wait, I didn't know Angie Brown had toes. Ooh, it may be that one. I like that one. Now I will tell you, I know that for this one, there's not 3 of each. There, that purple flower right there is really pretty. Ooh, there are 3 of those. We'll do those 3. I think that's about all I like in this. Well, thank you for buying from me because that makes me feel very special because then I know that you love and trust me. Well, I threw love in there, but I'm sure you do love and trust. Okay, I like this right here, but there's only 2 of these. These are very thick. We may cut some of that up and put in it. Of course, y'all know I have box after box of already prepared stuff. Those are cute. Those little doves. Those are cute. I'm looking for some sun and moon stuff. Do I have any sun and moon? Those are nice. I'll have to look through all of my other things and see. I love that piece right there. Actually, I like that. That would be a good one for a cover. To be a cover for one of the. I like to use thick ones for my covers. That would be a good one. This one would be a good one for a cover. Only this way with the blue out. That would be good for a cover, yep. And there was one more that I saw that would be good for a cover. Okay, is this a little subs? Or is it this one right here? Hi. You're listening. You're trying to get housework done. When you get done with yours, will you come do mine? I hate housework. I'd rather do anything than housework. I'm not sure about the little doves. I kind of like them and I kind of don't. You know what I mean? Felt like there was something else I liked on that. I do like this piece right here. Maybe that. Okay, that'll be good. Okay, so now we still need some moon and stars. The moon and stars, they whatever. Do 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 do. So we have one, two. Did we get the third one of that? One, two. We have three. This is 2 pages because I count my envelopes as a page. Right there is see, one, two. We got three of those. We got three of these. That's 3 pages, 4 pages, 5 pages, 6 pages. So these are our covers. They will be seven. So we've got to get 3 more. I would love to find moon and star ones. So I'll have to go through all my drawers because I have so many paper pads. It's unreal. The moon and stars and stuff. So yeah. And then actually I do want to get in this right here. They didn't have any paper packs. I love this is one of my favorite brands, and I also love Park Lane. Park Lane is one of my favorite brands. However, I do know that Park Lane was put out and sold at Joann's, so I don't know if we'll still be able to get it. Do y'all know? Can you buy Park Lane anywhere else? Does anybody know? Okay, we're going to cut up one of those to put in it. And there's another one back here, not that one. She only needs one of those. There is another tag one back here. There it is. We're going to do one of those. There we go. And we'll just cut those out. And are you still here, Sharon? Are you still here, honey? You want to reopen your Etsy shop? I don't know that I could sell any more that I sell right here on this. I mean, I sell quite a few here. Shut your eyes, sweetheart. I'm just cutting these on the color. I'm not getting detailed with my cutting, okay? Sharon don't like when I use my thing. I told her it was a good thing she can't see my big one because I have a big school one. It came out of a school. Probably it's when I do the pounding on it. I like to use this one because it's a self-sharpening one. It sharpens itself. That's one of the things that probably she don't like. I'm not trying to aggravate you, honey, I promise. I'm just cutting things. so that I can work on stuff. So I might as well just hang out with y'all while I'm cutting and doing and running my flabberjaws. Anyway. See, I want sopapillas so bad now. She talked about sopapillas. But if I make sopapillas and don't tell my mama that I made sopapillas, I'll be in a deep, deep, deep load of trouble. A deep load. That losing that will really upsets me, and I thought I had found a solution, but it didn't work. So these pretty little lids that go on this, I thought one of them might fit on it, because I do have an extra one of bottles that I've used all the glue up in, and I threw the bottle away because the tip of it got messed up real bad, and so I went ahead and just threw the bottle away. Anyway, but I kept the lid, and I thought, oh, that'll work. See, I thought that'll go on there, but it don't. Really wanted it to, but it won't fit. It won't fit. Anyway, I tried really hard with it. There we go. There's those. That's trash. Where's the other page? There's another page that I tore out. There it is. Okay, cut. We got to cut. The only thing I don't like about this little one is that you can't do a 12 by 12 in it. That's why I use my big one. When I use my big one, is to cut my 12 by 12. I got to think of good things to cook this week. This is not my week to cook at church. Next week is my week to cook at church. Thank you. Lord, I wouldn't want to have to go back to cook. Actually, it is my Wednesday night to teach, though. Those are cute. Those will be cute in her. There you are. Hi, honey. I'm just picking out papers and cutting some cards that I'm going to include with your journal. That goes with some of the papers I've picked. I just got to find some some moon and stars and stuff. I've got nature, but I've got to find some moon and stars. So I should have some over there in some of my books. I have lots and lots and lots of books, and it's not hard to search them because I can just look at the covers because the covers will show me what's in them. So anyway, tomorrow I will work on getting all the things in them, all the things in it, and I should be done with it by Wednesday. Change what rules? What rules have they done? Changed? Oh, over at Etsy. Etsy, Etsy kind of shot themselves in the foot last year with some of their updates. If you have a Poshmark, you can sell your journals on Poshmark. And you can also sell them on Marketplace and ship. Okie dokie, artichokes. Oh, I know. I want one more thing. There's one more thing I do know that I want. Wait, actually, maybe there's not. Maybe I want to use this as a pocket. Nope, too big. Too big. Actually, it would be cool for a pocket that way. But it's too big. That is so pretty. I think that one would make a real pretty pocket, wouldn't it? If you just turn it the right way, Cindy, it would make a real pretty pocket. Goober doober. Yeah, I like that for a pocket, but I don't like my pockets that big, so that way. But we always need a pocket in the very front of it. Always. It always has to have a pocket in the very front, in my opinion, and I usually make them 3¼ to 3½ inches tall. I think I want to go to 3½. And I do like sometimes to do the front and the back different. And we are going to find our double-sided tape for this one because that'll pucker real bad if we don't. And we like it to pucker. Usually, if you start by saying that you have journals for sale, people, people, especially people that watch you make them, will start asking about buying them. I would say, other than the ones that my finger is too close to that cutter, other than the ones that I've made for my friends at church, everybody else that has bought a journal from me watch my channels. But I will also say that many of the people that have bought journals from me have bought multiple journals from me. Not just one, but multiple. My finger is too close to that. You think so, honey? Well, you and Sharon have y'all's own club for that one. There we go. Oops, I didn't mean to wiggle y'all. There we go. Oh, that's so stinking pretty. Look at that. And then, look, all of those go in there, and you can see through it. We'll put that one in there. It says smile. There you go. I love that pocket. I love it. I don't have enough to do another one back here, unfortunately. She's a little small. She's been ripped too. But you know what we do have enough for? You know, we have enough for a belly band. So we'll do a belly band back here. Let's see, 2.5 inches. Is that going to give us a good clear cut? There we go. There we go. Yep. We'll do a belly band. Let's make sure we're looking at it going the right way. There we go. Nope. That way. I'm always checking my flowers, trying to check my vines. Anybody ever put glue on top of your double-sided tape to see if it to help it stick even better? The reason, if you do not know that why you use a double-sided tape on vellum, is vellum puckers with glue. Okay, so it's like it doesn't like that amount of liquid. And y'all know when I make a belly band, I like to do this. I like to do a divot on the bottom and a divot on the top. And a divot on the top. Yeah, I don't. It didn't want to cut, did it? Scissors. Give me my scissors. So Mr. Dave's birthday is Friday, and we're going to go to Fort Smith on Saturday and eat lunch with our godson and his wife, because our godson's birthday is the same day as David's. My first sister-in-law, who has died already, she died of an overdose. Um, they weren't married; they'd been divorced for years when she died. Anyway, but her birthday was also on the same day as David's, and my brother's birthday and my mother-in-law's birthday are on the same day, which my mother-in-law has done passed. And Dave's dad and Dave's sister-in-law, Sally, their birthdays were on the same day. So this is a belly band, and you just can slide things in, and it'll catch and hold in there, just like that. Hold. That right there is what scares me way more than trying with my little cutter, is me stabbing myself in the foot with those big old honking scissors that I drop usually at least once or twice a day. So anyway, I actually like that piece right there. So this is my thinking about this, Leonora. I'm going to stick it in here and send it to you. But what I'm thinking is, let me just show you in my, did y'all see that? I just stabbed myself in my hand with that. What I'm thinking is, I think this would be really cool. Making sure I'm not blooding all over the place. I didn't think I broke the skin. But I think this would be really cool if you took a journal, you took your journal, and for your middle page, here, we'll just use this that I've already folded. Say this is your middle, very middle page. If you glued this all the way across and then wrote something in that box, I think that would be really cool. Write your name or whatever, or you could write your, as small as the box is, you could even write a verse in it. So, wouldn't that be cool? So, Butter Rope going? No, she's being right back. There's an alarm to start getting ready for bed. So this is another thing that I like to do. If you don't do this when you make a journal and you're folding a pocket from like this, I like to take it and cut it just a little bit like this, just like that. And then when you put it up and it's in your page, then you don't have this extra that's in the middle there to make it bulky doing your when you're doing your binding. Right now, the only binding I know how to do is the 3-hole pamphlet stitch, but I'm hoping soon to learn how to do a Copic stitch. There we go. And sometimes I glue that down and sometimes I don't. One of the reasons I don't like gluing it down is it makes it a lot easier to get things in and out of it. So since I'm sitting here working on this, I am just going to fold the pages that I have. That I have decided to put in it. I'm going to fold them. We're going to put in some graph paper. We will not have to cut it in any way. We will need to see if we're going to have to cut that. No, we will not have to cut that. I didn't think I did anything that was going to have to be cut. Graph paper. I like graph paper because it's just fun. Just fun to me. And I knew I got one too many sheets. And I am real bad about doing all the pages as equal as possible. I like to put envelopes in. Go ahead and get everything folded. And then tomorrow I will be ready to put this baby together. Honey, are you back? Or did you never leave and I just didn't see you chatting? Look at this. Isn't that sweet? That little butterfly, that little beautiful. It says beautiful on it. Isn't it beautiful? Hold on. Now I know I didn't put up all of my things. There it is. I know I did not. So I have this little thing on my bob. And there we go. No. I just thinking ruined that. There's what I wanted to do to it. Okay, we're not completely ruined, but it makes me mad when it does that. Yeah. Oh well. At least it wasn't one of my major pages, right? Yeah. Rackin' frackin'. Rackin' frackin' is a word my husband said all the time before he got sick. And I don't know where it came from. Anyway, I did. I just wrote that, and it was so pretty. Oh well, I got another one. I can get another one out of the book. Okay, these here are going to be my covers for the signatures. Hey, Leonora, are you still here? Is this the purple flower that you said you really liked? Just want to make sure. Is this the purple flower you said you really liked? Now, I realize a lot of this has a lot of white pages, but white pages are perfect for you to decorate on. I may have had to leave again. This is called computation paper. I can't even tell you how many pads of this I have. But if anybody's ever interested in having some of it, it's easy for me to get these pads so I could sell you individual pages. I mean, I could sell you like a bundle of pages, or I could sell you a tablet of it. Yeah, these that have this dark blue on it. I like this with this dark blue in it. You doing okay, honey? Now, these little things right here, cut that into 3, 2, cut this one into 3. Show you something. So we have this right here, which is one of our envelopes, and we can take this right here, and we're going to that's what I'm reaching for right there. Oh, I hit my mouse. Sorry. Cancel. There we are. I'm going to go right here on our envelope. Glue that down right there. Right there. And we're going to come across here. And we're going to glue that down. And then we're going to go up here. And glue that down. Now on this side, I'm going to go right here. See, right here. Glue that down. And we're going to turn this off right here. Let's turn this off right here. And then we're going to fold that in half, just like that. And we're going to take our little thingamabob, make our little divot for our pocket. And a divot over here. That, and a divot over on this side. That for a belly band. And then we're going to cut. So this side will open and you'll have that as a pocket. And we're going to cut this right here to make a pocket. And we will go ahead and give it a little bit of a divot. Just a little bit. There you go. There's that one. And so we've got these pieces. And we've got, okay, so let's see. We've got 1, 1, 1. I think get that probably good. 1, 1, 1. 1. Okay, that one has a pocket. This one has a pocket and 1. Okay. 1, 1, 1. Okay. These are here. Okay, and then this one has a pocket. Okay. So we've got pockets. There's 3. Yeah, okay. Yep. Okay. Now these here need to be cut. And they need to be cut to, we want to cut off 4 and, let's see, we want to cut this to, okay, if we cut it to 4 3/4, that makes that part right there, how long? 7 and what? 7 1/4. If we cut it to 4 1/2, it'll make it 7 1/2. I think I want it 7 1/4. There you go. Do y'all talk to you stuff like that? If you don't, you're missing a good opportunity to have a good conversation with yourself. Okay, here we go. Now, so that one will go there, and that one will go there. Now we've got pieces here that could actually go on the inside of that to make a pocket, couldn't it? Be cut just a little bit, but that's good. We'll do that and make it into a pocket, and we're going to do this. What? Is somebody saying something to me? If you're saying something to me, hold on. Whew, I'm getting hot. Have I been here forever? I've been here 3 hours, you guys. Y'all probably getting tired of me. Let's see, did I cut that? Okay, okay. I want this to go like this in here. So I want that to be cut. How? How do I want to cut that? I don't know. I don't think I'm going to cut it. I think we're going to do this. Okie dokie, artichoke. That's a nice pocket on the inside of that. I do like that. And it could be, we can divot it. There we go. We can divot it. There we go. There you go. Nice pocket. There. Now, we're not going to do the exact same thing to that one that we did to this one, but we are going to do that same concept. Only this time, we're going to use one of these skinny ones, and we're going to make it into a belly band. Everybody okay? Make sure everybody's okay. Check on my peoples. Make sure, is there even any, yeah, there, I was going to say, is anybody still with me? Y'all may be tired of me. I'm sweating. Like a politician on election day, I'm here to tell you I am. That one's a little bit wide, ain't it? We're not in the center there. Looky there. That went all the way over on that one. I'm just folding it over, guys. I am. Why? Because I can. Why not? It'll just make a little bit of interest on the edge of that page, first of all. And look here, let's do this. Let's do this. There we go. To fold that just like that. Nope. We're going to fold that just like this. Then we're going to open it before it sticks. We should have done that the other way. And now we're going to do this. I'm going to put that right there, just right there. And this one right here, just right here. And make us a cute little tab on it. Now, I will put a little bit of lace in this. Just a little bit, not a whole lot. Just to give it a little bit of interest. Let's see, there exactly is why I'm off. Let's see. Let's see what I've done now. Don't do as I did, do as I say. Okay? Do as I did, do as I say. You're not gluing it back down. And there's a reason for that. Because when we sew it, we will catch it. Okay? We will catch it. When we sew it, we will catch it. I have. When we sew it, we will catch it with a catcher, with a binding. With our binding, we will catch it. And actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do this right here. Okay, hold on. I'm going to cut it right here. I think I want to cut it there. Yeah. Because it don't matter. That's going to be the inside. It don't matter if we're there. There, that's good. Right here. There we go. And that's good. And that's good. There we go. Now, I pulled this out for a reason, didn't I? I have tabs in here, cut tabs, and they are nature tabs, so they'll be fine to use. Okay, guys, I'm going to say good night. I am not going to work anymore on this. I will work on this tomorrow. I will probably do it live, maybe. We'll see. I got to get ready for church for tomorrow night. I got to get my lesson together. So I have it right here, but there's that. There's that. And we'll do something to this other one over here after a while tomorrow. We're going to leave all this just stacked right here. And tomorrow we'll come back and keep working. Yeah, it'll be good. Uh-huh. I stinking forgot that one is the tall one, isn't it? 29. So this one has to be cut off. Cut off right there. And right there. And we'll see what that gives us. 20. Yep, that'll fit. So this one is, the journal is 8.5, and this page here is 9 inches. So we're going to cut this one right here. Just make sure that to go about right there. Cut to there. Perfect. There. Good. And we're going to do this one right here. Go ahead and cut it before we do anything. We'll cut this wrinkly edge off. We tore it. There we go. And that should be good. 20. Yep. Not quite 8. That's good. Okay. We're good. We're all good. So Guys, I love y'all. Thank you all for hanging with me. I know I kept y'all long tonight. Thank you. We had a good time. Got a lot done. We still got a lot to do, but we got a lot done. So we have, what is those? There's a few more pages over here to fold. No, that's another one. Yeah, there's a few more pages over here to fold. And we will see y'all all tomorrow. We will be here. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, not yet. 2, 3, 5, 3, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, there. Okay. I will see y'all. Y'all have a good one. I have to count everything, okay? Good night. I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.